Hi everyone. Right, it's a day 13 and we starting week number 12 of our Record 90 SE. Okay, so it's only 2 weeks to go, and what we have, our quickest lap time so far is 46.3. So we are very far away from 45.6, 45.5. Yeah, as I said last week, our results are much better. Results, I mean, not lap times, but all in total, after all that days, after so many days, results are much better. I mean, driving results, racing results, because it's a completely different feelings, it's a completely different driving style, and every time when I'm at the practice session, I'm trying something new. I can't completely change everything in one practice session, because you have to change something at a time. Let's say last week we was working on the seating position. Week before we was working on the steering. So this week I have to work on my entry point, braking point. Well, automatically it will cause me to change my entry point. So this is where I'm going to be concentrated this week. This Record 90 it's not really something what I planned. Just because of that situation, what happened in my life, it stops me from driving to the different people and taking interviews about go-karts, so that interviews would help us to have more and more information about Rotax engine, about Bridgestone tires, all that been in my plans. But unfortunately now I have to change my plans, and my main concentration now is my work. But you know what, the situations like these have been it's already happened in my life, so I'm not gonna stop racing, because I've done it once and it was completely empty life, and I'm not interested to live empty life. My life should be full of racing, because this is what is my life. Day number 8. Unfortunately I couldn't film day number 9. If something going out of your plans once, it might repeat it twice and even more times. This is what happened to me. Okay, a little bit about practice session on Thursday. I am really feel happy about that practice session. Why? Yes, I know you've seen results, which is 47.0, but that day was big water puddle at the turn number 5. Yeah, turn number 5, and it was difficult to do anything quicker than 47. It's possible, but it was difficult because that puddle slows you down a lot, and that puddle was exactly at the entry of the corner, so you couldn't take that corner perfectly. You have to go or wider or, like me, sideways. When you go sideways, then you hit the puddle, so your tires, before the puddle overheated, then the temperature goes down, but because you overheated them before, so then they catch the grip very quickly, and you go through the corner on a normal racing line, but you lose your time because you're sliding at the entry of the corner, and you're sliding a lot to overheat your tires. So this is where the all-time been losing, where I've been losing all time. Of course was mistakes in the other corners, but why I am happy with the results, because I've been concentrated for the whole 2 practice sessions, 20 minutes. My concentration was on the top, on the limit. Now I can control my body better inside the go-kart. Your body position is very important, very important. And I found when you sit straight and your back completely touches the seat, so when you're braking, your back wheels are more loaded, so the braking are more effective and the car slow down quicker. The other thing which I found with the brakes, don't stamp on the brakes. Press it as soft as possible, but at the same time as quick as possible, and control the power which you're pressing the brakes, because each corner requires different pressing power. Yeah, this is about brakes. Steering should be very short and soft at the same time. No aggression on the steering wheel at all. Sometimes it's even better to correct it in the middle of the corner, but don't go too hard at the beginning, you know. Then with the time you will understand where you have to correct, where you have to turn it more or less, so you don't need to correct it in the middle of the corner, because as you know, each correction, this is your time losing. This is where my mistakes. Yeah, so this is mistakes which I found, and we still have one more practice session to go, and we have DMAX Championship, but that's gonna happen at Sandown Park, but it's gonna be alternate circuit, so unfortunately we can't count our lap time from DMAX Championship. The only session where we can count our lap time and we can do 45 is Wednesday next week. It's day 7 and no more talks. Straight away into the next week.